Hello, YouTube. How's it going? It is I, your favorite pharaoh, Yami7ways, and I've come with an unorthodox video. I can't speak today. Anyways, I figured since I was in the business of making songs, and if no one knows, I make songs. I make songs all the time for people. I do commissions, stuff like that. I wouldn't say high quality, but I take pride in my work, basically. So I figured since I was in the middle of just like some exercises to keep myself, still good at music making, if that makes any sense, because practice makes perfect, and I get rusty all the time. Even everyone gets rusty. I was in the midst of making something random, so I figured I would document the process, because why not? A couple things to keep in mind real quick. This is not an in-depth guide, because I doubt I am qualified to teach. I am not qualified to teach. I have not taken any classes on how to teach or anything like that. A second thing to keep in mind is this is not my main DAW, so everything you see here is not necessarily old, but let's just say I haven't used it in a minute. So if it sounds a little clunky, that's why. Because like in comparison to my new software, this one's a little bit behind, but I figured I'd use something free that everyone can get into if they really want to make something like this, and B, something that was easy to capture, because God bless my iPad does not like being captured at all. I guess last thing that I forgot to explain is this is my keyboard. My typing keyboard that I use to type words. Yeah, that's how you play music in this DAW. It's not the best, but it is definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot better than what you could find with most normal DAWs. So I'll be making this with you. You'll see me you'll watch me make the mistakes I make, and then you can take note of those mistakes because I make them. I take note of them myself. So the first thing I usually do when I'm making a song is usually, I just kind of start messing with the piano. One thing that I will put out there is I sometimes run out of inspiration. I'll be real. I will go to this side over here, right here. Sometimes I'll use this, sometimes I'll use other exterior sites, but sometimes I browse what are called loops. Now, loops are simply small bits and pieces of song that people have made and found a dead end with, or just small bits and pieces of other music, like already pre-recorded stuff. Some of these are vocals, some of these are different synths, some of these are piano rolls. Something simple to get you started. Like you could add something to that and make that a really nice song. I already found what I was going to use today for practice. So usually what I'll do is I'll drag it in somewhere and then it'll play back. So what I want is the end part of this for it to just happen here. So what I want to do is I want to do the bass line first, actually. Normally I would do the chords, but I'm feeling bass line. Now, one thing you'll notice is I'm a cheap mother trucker, and there'll be these upgrade to premium stuff. I won't really get into that because that's up to you, because I can work perfectly fine with just a couple of these. This is pretty decent. How did I want it to go? Yeah, it's like... Let me try that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got what I wanted. Okay, now I know where things are supposed to go. Okay. And then I copy this again. Okay. So the way I organize this, if you've ever seen someone edit a video, it's similar to that. I add things that I want, and then I stitch together parts and bits of other things that I want that'll sound and complement the song. Then I arrange it all on this board here, and that's how I make music usually. When it comes to doing anything with music, you're always going to see this type of interface. It's always going to be your piano roll, which you can edit here, which, by the way, I think I can edit the notes too. Yep. This is the piano roll right here. This is what the piano roll is. Now, if you really want to get jiggy with it and you're super methodical with your music, you can basically, with using timing and math, you could make an entire song just using this whole little board here. Because this lets you put notes here. It's a really coherent system that I really like. And pretty much every DAW that's decent will have one of these. It's basically a digital audio interface that allows you to create music. And then if I really want to, I believe I can I record over? I forgot how this thing works. So this is how I do complicated chords sometimes. If I don't have like a piano interface that I can use, that I know how to play multiple chords with, because I don't know how to play chords with this anymore. It's been so long. I record each key of the chord and then I play them back together. So I believe this works this way. Let me try this. I fumbled. It's fine. I can go in there and correct any incorrect notes. So let me take look at the piano roll. So is that right? No. This right here. Delete this. Delete this. This is what the piano roll is for. So you can delete any unsavory notes that you don't like, that you don't want to keep, and you can add any notes that you didn't manage to play in time. And also adjust the start of certain notes because they don't start on time because your quantization is really bad. Alright, now for the third note. Or, hang on. Now this is one thing I will say about making music on the fly. It's really cool how sometimes your brain will want to go somewhere, and then it'll think of a completely different avenue to accomplish the exact same thing you wanted to do, but sound better. It's not always super easy to do this kind of stuff, but when it comes to you, it just comes to you. That's the one thing I can say about making music. It's a process of it just flowing. That's perfect. This is something I definitely recommend using if you are like a beginner at music, because it's really nice. It's really easy to use, super intuitive. You give it a bit of trial and error, you can use it pretty effortlessly. See, that already sounds pretty decent, right? And all I did was just stick a bunch of random notes everywhere. So I definitely recommend using this if you're a bit new and you don't know how to do the more complicated beats. It's very easy to use. I recommend not relying on it, though. I recommend you break out of your shell and at the very least try to use the original. Or not original, but, you know, the acoustic. 3, 4. Like I said, this is practice, so it's not going to sound the best. Oh, no! Where did you slip up? I knew it. Zoom in. Zoom in. Oh my god. Yep. I saw it. Back. You. Too far. One more. Nope. One more. It's both. Wait, does it need to be faster or slower? Hang on. Let me hear that again. Okay, so the end is fine. There it is. It's so hard to get something like that as a simple beat. Now, here's one secret I tell you. I'm not good with hats, the hat spamming, especially not on keyboard. I'm not about to break my keyboard doing that. So if I need something like that, I'll just type in hat, something like this. And this is where loops really come in handy. Yeah, that'll work. Something like that, and then we can just see how these two sound together. I want to change this piano. I don't like that either. Ooh. I just need something with good chords. Hang on, no, this doesn't work. Wait. I might be quantizing these too high. That might be why they're constantly doing airs. I am quantizing these too high. I can try some of the leads, but I remember the leads being bad on this specific DAW. Ah! No. Oh, let me unsolo everything. Yeah, one thing I'll do to try and find what I want to do. This is another step in the process, by the way. What an interesting part of this whole thing is I'll sometimes have the song playing, and then I'll just, solo some notes together, see if I can throw anything together that might stick, and then I'll record it and see if it sounds good. And if it doesn't, I'll delete it and try again. So it's just about, again, as I said, letting the creative juices flow. Now, one thing I'm noticing is everything fits together except this. So I'm going to mute this and then see if I can't come up with something. Now, as you can see, I'm still playing, which means I really can't come up with anything off the bat. So it's time to take a good look at the loops and see what this song recommends. Maybe a different sound will do something for me. I like popcorn. Wait, that sounds good. Hang on. If I change this up a little bit. Okay, hang on. Now here's the part where I have to change some things. So what I have to do now is re-record this keys. No, let's see. Oh, I can change this. Yeah, that'll work. That can work. Hang on. So now we have to redo this. I want to see if I can find a different case. Oh, that sounds good too. Now, one thing I can do, and I remember I used to do this back when I first started making music with using this DAW, and it actually sounds really good, is I'll duplicate the track. I duplicated the wrong track, hang on. And I like the way Tasty sounds too. There we go. There we go. I'll be honest with you. I think this might be better. Okay, I'm getting back into the groove. Yeah, see, this no longer fits now after all these changes. But we started with this, and this helped me figure out what I actually want to do, right? So this is what I have at 40 minutes of just screwing around, messing around, trying to do my best, right? It's not too bad, right? But it could be better. So let's try and see if we can touch up a few things. Or not touch up, but add more, actually. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about guitars. Wait, is my guitar still here? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is not bad at all. Okay, okay. I think I can start sequencing things. And by that I mean you put them in the correct order. For something like this, I usually, the way I do it anyway, is I'll have something to start at the beginning. Like, let's say I want this little piece right here to start. Let's start off the song, right? Well, then I'll move these two up here somewhere. Put these right here, 2 measures apart. Usually that's what I try to do. And then this will start by itself. It'll be something like this, right? And this is just an example. This is how I'm gonna organize the song, but still, it's an example. I realize I need a crash here. Hang on. Which one are you? Yeah, that'll do it. There we go. There we go. So this is how we organize a song. And you can see even with this just little bit of, like, you know, just this small amount of just work that I've put into this, right? Like 40 minutes worth, right? You put about 40 minutes of work in here. And all I have to do is organize them, and it sounds like something you'd hear somewhere, right? It sounds like a song someone's heard before. All right. Oh, that's not bad. Hang on. Record that on the second measure. Do that. That's not bad at all. I do want some vocals though. Wait, why does that sound... Huh? Hang on, that doesn't sound... What? Pause. What is this here? That wasn't supposed to be... Okay! That was an accident! I wonder if someone's used this already. That sounds scarily good together. It fits very well. That wasn't the intention at all. Let's try doubling down. It sounds perfect together, and that's concerning. I tell you what, we'll roll with it. Oh my god! Stop! Or is it this? I don't usually do words in my songs, but this sounds really good together. That's so weird how those both fit. Huh. If you noticed I got quiet, it's because I didn't expect this to go this direction. If I had the actual vocalist here, I could actually make this a real song. But unfortunately, I only have these samples, so. Which sucks. It's not the worst thing in the world, though. Back up. I'm gonna grab this. No, here. We're close. Okay. But that's how I make my songs. Not traditionally, mind you. It's not every day you just kind of make something and then something you find in your loops just matches perfectly with it. But the greatest things that come out of an artist sometimes are usually by accident. It's like you make the best stuff when you're not trying. So let's go back over what we made. And I'm done for now, because I'm gonna put this on a shelf somewhere and then maybe come back to it with my other DAW and then give it a shot again. I'll post like the finished product on YouTube and just be like, call it cold. You know what? I could call it Cold Sunrise. Cold Sunrise. Because I combine the verses of the Lush Fox Cold and the Dawn. So Cold Sunrise. Not a bad idea. That's not a bad title actually. Cold Sunrise. I like that. Of course, I'm gonna let you hear the song in its entirety. For now, thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it. God bless, much love, and you guys stay frosty, and I'll see you with the finished product. Into the
on hold.